Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. We are back with a brand new save here on, well, it's fair, it's not 2017, it's Football Manager Touch 2016, purely because my device for some reason isn't compatible with 2017, even though if I go out and buy an older device, that one is, but we don't need to get into that. Let's get back to the matter in hand, and that is the fact that I've taken the reins here at New England Revolution in the US of A. Howdy, y'all. I don't think any American people actually speak like that, do they? No. Obviously, they don't seem overly, too concerned at the moment that the unknown Gibraltarian's taking the reins, and rightfully so. And to be fair, he stuck with me. So, personal message here from Brian. Oh God, here we go. Bellino. There we go. Just obviously welcoming me to the Gillette Stadium. He's offered me some money as well. Obviously, it's always nice to see them offering me some money. Although I can't actually do anything with that money. 3.1k. Nice. Okay, expectation review is in, guys. Let's have a quick look what they've locked down for me here. MLS Supporters Shield. My explanation is obviously just to be competitive. That's easy enough. The league itself, they actually want me to finish in the top half. I'm sure I can handle that for you guys. And the US Cup, they couldn't really give a shit about, to be perfectly honest. It's not important, so why even bother? I'll just play out the B team then, shall I, lads? Just stick out some. I'll play in goal. Fuck it. Right before your eyes now is a little bit of a brief history on the club's background. Main kind of key things. The club was founded in 1996. It's not really a big deal. I don't know why I told you that for. And the fact that we finished second last season, so. Yeah, I have got my work cut out for me a little bit. I thought this might be an easy one, but second, I suppose I did say only top half, but I suppose let's look at the squad, hadn't I? Just the two goalkeepers to choose from, and what a name! Bobby Shuttleworth. I think he's going to win, just hands down, just for that name alone. But we have got the other goalkeeper, which is Brad Kington. Two very American names. I'm sure you'll all agree. Looking into this a little bit deeper, I do think that Bobby probably is the better goalkeeper out of the two. But yeah, obviously it's good to have two competitive goalkeepers though. We'll then move into defence. Main thing that sticks out to me here is the fact that we've only got one option really naturally at left back and only one natural central defender in Sambina. Well, that's what we're going to go for anyway. Lots of options at right back, but yeah, I'll definitely be needing to keep my eyes peeled in that transfer window, because we definitely need a few left backs, or at least one, and some centre backs. We then move into the defensive midfield situation. Only one natural central defensive midfielder, which is Scott Caldwell. I think he's the player who's been at the club for quite some time. I'm not really 100% sure if I'm going to be playing with a defensive midfielder, but it's always good to have an option, and possibly bringing in one more just so he's got some competition within that role. But I'm still not kind of 100% sure on that just yet. We then move into more of the natural central and right midfield, left midfield roles. Again, we've got two there, two kind of players who can play the left, two on the right, and yeah, an abundance of central. But this is one I kind of feel where we've got a lot of coverage and a decent kind of to see a few different roles in there and different kind of attributes and potential and ability. So yeah, I think that's the one where we're kind of all covered. I don't think that one really needs too much messing around with. Attacking third, now we move into the kind of attacking midfielders here. No attacking midfield left. That kind of puts any kind of scuppers in the plan of playing with three kind of up top, I suppose. But again, we've still got a few players who can kind of play if that is the kind of formation that I do wish to play, but it doesn't know what I'm going to. Then we move into the strikers. It's always good to see when you've got four strikers to pick from. And it's a good, again, array of kind of different types of players for different roles. We've got a false nine in there, we've got a trequartista defensive forward as well. So yeah, I'll still be keeping my eyes peeled in the transfer window just to see if there's anything out there. But I'm fairly happy with the selection that I've got here. Michael Gamble, that's going to come on. It's a treat, isn't it? Right, let's cover a little bit of admin in today's episode as well. As you can see, mentioned before, we are founded in 1996. Our finances look to be good. Our reputation is 3-star as well, so that's not too bad. Our captain at the moment is Jose Gonzalez. We've got a fair few affiliated clubs and 66,000 capacity. with excellent training facilities. Not bad at all. As you can see there from the budget, we've got a fair amount left in wage budget, just over £12,000 a week, and a tiny little bit of actual money to spend in the pot as well. We've got a balance of £4.16 million, and we are currently at a profit of £1.6 million. Not bad at all. There's a kind of, obviously a little bit blank at the moment, but we will keep kind of look at this throughout the season. Hopefully you guys will kind of be interested in this kind of thing as I kind of go into a little bit more depth about the kind of admin side of the game. Yeah, I kind of hope you guys do enjoy this one. If you don't, then let me know in the comments, and obviously I'll just remove all of this stuff from the video. But I kind of think that possibly you guys might be interested in seeing this and how you run a club and all that kind of thing. So if you are, let me know in the comment section down below. I love saying that, it's just so good. Also, here we go, guys. This is another screen that I've kind of shown you throughout the season, just a confidence screen here, just to let you know kind of a summary of how I'm doing in matches, and obviously how the club stature is, the transfers have if they've gone down well or bad, how the finances and the squad harmony, and how the board just in general are kind of feeling towards me. Obviously at the moment there's nothing really there because I've not done anything yet, but as we go throughout the season, this will be a screen that I will be showcasing you throughout the season. Another screen that probably doesn't get shown that much, but it's club issues screen. So again, this will be one that I'll kind of be bringing up. Nothing really on there at the moment. The stature of the club's doing well. Wage budget I'm already in line with. My job value, the reason that is red is because obviously I'm brand new to the club, so I'm very expendable. They could actually just get rid of me tomorrow with kind of no whims. No one loves me or anything like that. I'm not a club icon or anything like that at the moment, so they could just get rid of me tomorrow and no one would give a shit. So that's why that is red. I don't really normally go too much into training. I do normally just leave it to the assistant. I normally kind of change the kind of focus around, but then normally throughout the rest of the season I do kind of tend to really just leave that one down to the assistant. But if it's something you guys would be interested to me showcasing to you guys, then I will kind of go into this a little bit more in detail and kind of learn it maybe with you guys, because I'm not really 100% sure of what to really do with this one. And here are the rest of the backroom staff. We've already met Brian, he's already been introduced. We've also got Mike Burns, who's the director of football, my assistant manager, which is Tom Schuin. We've got Brian Scales, who is the head of the youth development, Evan Allen, who is my physio, and I've got a space right at the bottom for a vacancy. If you'd like to apply, just drop your CV down. But no, obviously, well, you can if you want to, but you're not going to get the job because it's a game, mate. It's just a game. Again, this is just a screen that at the moment kind of has no real reason for being here, but it's just one that I'm kind of showcasing you now, just to know that in the future this will be kind of one that I will be bringing up, just so you can have a look at as an overall view of how I'm doing in club competitions, as it's just a lot easier than me kind of go through everything individually. It's just a nice kind of all-round screen for you to see. One thing I do like about this is obviously the depth actually that's in the game. Pittsburgh Ravenhounds are a team that I do follow as well, and they're in the game, and they've also got some of their players in here, well, all of their players pretty much in here as well, so that's always pleasing to see. The one player that I possibly will be looking to pinch from them, if at all possible, even though they're in the American third tier division, whatever you want to call it, is Kevin Kern. And this guy is very, very well rounded. He's a Scottish international, but well, I wouldn't say international, he's played for the 21s. But yeah, very, very well-rounded player, and definitely would suit kind of what I want to do with the club, so I will be looking to bring him in at some point. And also, if I can get hold of him, I'd also be looking to bring in this boy. Yeah, Freddie Adu. That is a lot of friendlies. I don't 100% know if I'm going to keep all of them, but obviously it's always good to play a good amount of friendlies, but that is a lot of friendlies to kind of get through. That's a lot of running I can't be doing with this shit. Tactics. Something I've never been overly amazed at. Now, I mentioned before that I haven't really got a lot of defensive midfielders, and you're probably thinking, Mike, you've now gone for a formation where you've got two defensive midfielders. Yes, I know, but the reason for this is because obviously I'm still learning the team. I'm still learning how to kind of play and all that kind of thing, and this pre-season is going to be key and very vital for the rest of the season for me to kind of really lock this formation down now. This is what I'm going with to begin with. I don't think it's probably going to stay as this because it's not really playing too much into my strengths just yet. But just please believe me, I do kind of have some reasoning to this madness. I've got I've got a lot of pace in the team, and I think sitting back like this is it's going to work. It is going to work. I'm pretty certain that this is a good base for the formation to grow into as such. Please believe me. Obviously got to go into the team instructions. I'm playing uncontrolled. I'm playing a very high line, fairly wide as well. We're going to pump the ball into the box. So we've got a lot of fast players. We're going to get down to the wings and get the ball into the box for the two. Looking for overlaps from my fullbacks. They're not actually wing backs, because I think if I have wing backs and looking for overlaps, I think that's a bit too much attacking as such. I think this just kind of gives us the right kind of balance, kind of throughout hopefully the majority of the game. But we'll possibly could change it up. As I said, it is going to be a formation that grows throughout this whole preseason, and hopefully by day one of the start of the season, this will be locked down, and you guys will be like, Mike, you're an absolute genius. You started with a base formation, you built upon it, and now you're an absolute king. We are going to be, as I said, we are playing a high line, which could potentially cause us a few problems. But well, I suppose there's only one way to find out, really, isn't there? Let's get into a game. Nice one, boys. Only £6, absolute bargain. Get your tickets. Line up for today's game as Shuttleworth in goal. We've got Farrell playing right back, Tyranny playing left back. We've got Gonzalez playing alongside Sambinia in the central defensive partnership. Got Kofi and Caldwell playing as a defensive pairing. We've got Gonzalez, I'm not being racist, I'm pretty sure that's his first name, out on the left, and we've got Nguyen on the right. I don't fucking know. Up top we've got Bunbury, I know that one, that's a nice easy one. And then the guy next to him, I don't really know, number 10. This has got to be one of the worst matches I've ever actually had to commentate here on anything ever. They've got the ball now in the midfield, just seems to be bogged down constantly. No team seems to be wanting to win the match, as they do play the ball forward to Williams. So Williams on the ball now, just plays it back. This is a game of sideway passes, I swear to God. The highlights for this is just going to be nothing. I'll be surprised if you guys get to see any of this at all. But it's 3 to Williams. What is the keeper doing? Why did the keeper not do anything then? He just stood still. I've got to watch the replay on this. Romario Williams with the goal for them in the 45th minute, just before half time. And what was the keeper doing? One absolute idiot. He just looked like he stood there like a numpty, just watching the ball. Look, the ball's played over the top here. It's a nice ball through. And the keeper, why aren't you diving? Do something. One absolute bloody idiot. Well, I don't know what I'm going to show you of that match, guys, in post-editing, but it won't be a lot, trust me. There was one goal in it, Montreal versus New England, and there's a few attempts on goal, but nothing much. My side didn't play too bad. It was just a real game that was kind of bogged down in midfield. I couldn't really find the way, so I do need to definitely tinker with the tactics in this one. That tactic definitely isn't the kind of tactic that suits this team, so we'll be working on the next one. But yeah, so any suggestions, guys, of any kind of formations that you wish me to try out, anything like that, any formations you've got that I think might work with the team that I've got? You've seen what they are now, you've seen what I've got in-house. I don't know how much you're going to be able to do in the transfer window. Haven't got a massive abundance of money, so it's mostly going to be free transfers. But yeah, guys, hopefully you're going to enjoy this journey with me. And if you do, don't forget to show support by smashing that like button. I have been Just Mike Plays, and I'll speak to you legends soon.